golly. He ate that ribbon tail worm, man. Oh, God. Fish? Oh, buddy, I don't want to hurt you. Let me see, where's a pair of pliers? I'll try to get this guy out of here without hurting him. Get this hook out where I'll be able to turn that fish loose. Boy, he ate that thing. I mean, he ate it. Come here, buddy. He says, Jimmy, you're not doing a very good job. Well, right there is what we caught him on, old Riverside ribbon tail, a green pepper pumpkin. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a nice fish right there. You see how big that belly is? He's got crawdad whiskers sticking out of him. He's been eating crawdads. Goodbye, buddy. You know, in the summertime when it gets hot, lazy, you don't catch near as many fish as you do a lot of other times of the year, but let me tell you what, it can be a great time to go, especially if you just get out here and take it easy. Don't fight it too hard. Drag an old plastic worm on the bottom, every now and then pick your ultralight up, drag a roadrunner around. Well, I don't know how big he is. Oh, he's pretty nice. He's sure enough strong. Come here, baby. Boy, he hit so light, I thought I was in the grass for a minute. Whoa! Come here, pal. I swear I thought he was 6 or 7 pounds. He's a nice fish, but my goodness. One of the things about fishing out of one of these little buster boats is, I mean, everything you catch, I mean, they'll pull you around. Particularly if you got, looky there, he swallowed that worm. Jimmy, you need to set the hook quicker, pal. Oh, man, don't let him swallow the worm like that, Jimmy. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. I hate it when that happens. It's all right if he's going to take him home and eat him, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, where's my pliers? Come here, buddy. Here we go again. Oh, he just barely hooked down there. I think he'll be all right. It's way down there, though. My goodness sakes alive. Way down there. Oh, no, oh, don't take it deeper. Don't take it deeper. That's one thing you got to watch. My boy Jamie caught a big bass one time. Oh, he's going to be fine. He's not bleeding a bit. My boy Jamie caught a big bass one time, and he had caught it on a popar, and the popar was way down in the fish's mouth, and he was reaching down there trying to get that fish loose on that popar. And you know, a bass got a big old throat down there, and he's reaching down there to get it, and all of a sudden, he got it loose, it came loose, and the bass went and sucked it in, and it was gone, completely gone, sucked it all the way down his stomach. And he turned it loose. I don't know how that bass ever got rid of that popar. That's a nice fish right there now. He thought for a minute about jumping back in this boat, didn't he? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He thought for a minute about jumping back in this boat. I think that worm might last for one more bass. One more bass. If you're having a hard time getting strikes on a worm, let me tell you a couple things that you might want to try to do. One is to move down to a smaller slip sinker. You know, you want to really use the lightest slip sinker that you can possibly get away with. I'm fishing a lot of vegetation. I love to fish moss and grass and stuff like that in the summertime because the bass will get down in it. And you need a little small slip sinker like that will get down in there. I'm using a 3/0 true turn hook and 14-pound test line. And you really want to get down there where the bait just sort of settles on the top of that grass but doesn't get all the way down in it. Now, occasionally you're going to get some down in the grass, but if you can just feel that grass, and then just pull it right over the top of it, and let it kind of just work down on top of that grass, occasionally fall down in, back up and work on top, you're going to really catch a lot more fish. Whoa! Where are you going? Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going, pal? He's not all that big. Pretty nice, though. Nothing wrong with him. Hey, pal. Come here and play with me. Come here and play with me, buddy. In that brush top. Yes, he was. I'm gonna tell you what. What, Jimmy? Every stinking fish I'm getting on is swallowing my hook. Every stinking one. They just barely getting it down there, but they're all getting it down there. That's a bad deal. But it's not too difficult to let them go. That's a male right there. You know, I've caught several female fish today, but this is a male right here. I know a lot of people will say, how you know it's a male, Jimmy? Let me show you. You kiss them and they don't like it. Ooh, yeah. I don't like it too much myself. I'm gonna tell you what though, they start swallowing my hook like that, I got my barb smashed down. I don't have a barb there. I can just reach down there and just take it right out. Doesn't hurt them, doesn't hurt me, no pain, I never felt a thing. That old green pumpkin ribworm, I went through about 5 or 6 different colors this morning before I got a single bite except for a bluegill. I finally put that green pumpkin ringworm on, ribworm. Whoo, whoo, whoo. They're eating that baby. One thing about worm colors is you never know. Golly, I cannot feel them fish hit that bait. They're just there all of a sudden. I mean, just there all of a sudden. Where you going, bud? Where you going? Ugh. How big are you? How big are you, buddy? No. Not too bad. Woo! Not too bad. Boy, they are meaner than snot. Here you go. Here you go. Look at that, all the way down. They're sucking that thing in. You know, a lot of times when you feel a bass hit, when you feel that thump, that's when he sucks it in. You feel the slip sinker hit the top of his mouth. And these fish, what they're doing is that's not happening. They're just coming up there and they're just going inhaling that thing, and it's gone. And my stinking hook is way down in their throat every single solitary time. I mean, every single time. Oh, that's just not good here. He got it really deep. I just, you know, all of a sudden I look and my worm is swimming off. I'm not ever positive if there's a fish on there. And sure enough it is, and by the time I figure it out, it's too late. He's got it down this gullet. Are you bleeding? No, you're in good shape. If I can just get that hook out and not hurt you. Well, let me tell you, having that barb smashed down has saved the life of several bass today. There's one of them I'm gonna call a special bass. These that grow this way, they all grow this way, but the ones that get big this way, that puppy's gonna weigh 10 pounds someday. Woo!